It decided to just start raining. Like, come on. It hasn't rained in forever. It's got 66% off of these amazing wood pieces. Wait till I show you guys. Years, I have been working really hard to build my business. I have a small digital design agency called Cre8tive Vibes. My company helps aspiring entrepreneurs build and brand their business. Now, as you know, 2020 hit and it's been rough, and most people have been trying to find ways to get extra income, and entrepreneurship and side hustling has been a deal, right? So outside of that, I've been also trying to just brand my own business for mindset and entrepreneur lifestyle outside of the actual creative side of things that I do for designing and creating websites and social media management. I also really love DIY. And I think that it's important to feed your creative side and not spend hours and hours just helping and doing for everyone else. So I have been dedicated over the last probably 3 months, really trying to get my happy place in my creativity going for myself. And, you know, turning 50, your hair gets crazy, falls out, it turns gray, and you just have to go with the punches. So I'm getting ready to go out for a little bit and do some errands and enjoy this Saturday now that it's 3 o'clock and get out in the streets and have some fun. So here we go. Hey guys, okay, so being an entrepreneur, let me just say this, is hard work, right? It's Saturday. I really had all kinds of plans that I wanted to do today, but I needed to get focused so I can get a bunch of work done for the end of this month and just wrap things up. And I was able to do that. So now I'm looking at the clock like, why is it 3 o'clock? The day is already half gone, but I am, you know, sometimes you just got to go with the punches. And it decided to just start raining. Like, come on. It hasn't rained in forever. But anywho, we got our hats on. I got my hair up. It's gonna be fine. Let's go. So my goal today is to maybe spend $25. Like, I've given myself $25. Like, this is what you can use, and see if you can find something. So I'm looking for a stool to go with my DIY project for the week, and just to see what's out here and get some inspiration. So in the Goodwill we go. So there's way too many people in there for me. So we're gonna go somewhere else. Here we go. My next stop was Tuesday morning. So Tuesday morning usually is not super crowded, so I can go in there and get through what I like to do as just looking and getting inspiration. But also Tuesday morning does not have really low and expensive things that you can make into something else. This is a great place to come and buy something like this stool that's already ready to go. That's probably like $30. I think it was $29.99 or something crazy. And I was like, no. So we're going to keep it moving here too. But I enjoy being in Tuesday morning because they have great music. They got all the throwback songs on, so you can just walk through, get inspiration, find a couple things that you might need. And yeah, $29.99. So sometimes you just have to keep it moving. And then I saw these wall hangers. I would put like some plants in there. I think it would be so cool to just do either in a bathroom. You could put towels in there. There's like lots of cool things you could do. I'm not a big faux plant person, but if you needed to put that in a place where it was dark, some faux plants would look nice in there too. And these were priced pretty good. What do you guys think? I think they're so cute. I love the gold on there too. Down at the end of this aisle, there were some really cute wooden wall hanger thingies. So you could do so many different things with it. Like you could easily hang that and hang towels on it if you wanted to. But I also really am into this whole spice rack thing or planter where I can put herbs and have it on the wall. And you know, you always got to check out the mirrors too. This table right here was it's such a small, cute little breakfast nook table. And I thought this table was really cool too for an entryway, or if you have a narrow kitchen and you need some type of extra island space, you could use that. It could be really cool. So I left there empty-handed and ran over to Hobby Lobby. Does anybody else love Hobby Lobby? Look, they have all the faux plants that you could ever dream of, but I was really looking for another project too. I love these tall plant tree like things, and I've seen some people do some DIYs where they're doing artificial trees with real branches and getting limbs and stuff like that. So I was just doing some looking, but I found this stool. This was super cute and it wasn't really quite what I was looking for. So I kept looking, but I will tell you, it's always like the bomb because Hobby Lobby will have a sale for you, because then I found these little stools, which are much closer to what I'm looking to do. So I wanted to find a stool that I could use as a planter. And these had different sizes. So this one was a little bit too small. And then that one that I put on the ground was a little too big. So I was trying to find like Goldilocks, the one that's just right. So I am trying to decide which one to get because they were all 66% off. So these little stools and all of their hardwood things were super affordable, so they might fit in my $25 budget that I gave myself just to see if I could stay on budget for doing something inexpensively and making it into something new. So that was a great deal. Then I got stuck over on this aisle with all of the servers and trays and cutting boards and all the kitchen stuff, 66% off. Like it was just amazing. So I was very proud of myself because I only made it home with a couple of things, and I can't wait for you to see. So let me just tell you that there is so many cute things out there, especially when you're just looking. I don't know if it's just me, but I saw so many cute things, and I always do in Hobby Lobby. So especially if you can find things when they're like in between season. I just got 66% off of these amazing wood pieces. Wait till I show you guys. Let me just tell you, I spent $22 on 3 things. Amazing. Okay, so I'm home. Wait till you see what I got from Hobby Lobby. Let me tell you, this 66% off, they better stop playing. So, you know, I was looking for another little stool to go with this week's DIY project. It's gonna be so super cute. And look at this. So I got the middle size one. So this is the medium one. There was one that was a little bit smaller, and then there was the one that was bigger, and then this one, $6. $6. Wait till you see how I'm gonna fix this up. It's gonna be so cute. So I got that. Then I'm obsessed with all the wood, right? So this wooden cutting board, for lack of better words, is going to be so cute as decor in the kitchen. And then I've been waiting to get this piece because it's just amazing. If I can get it out of the bag. This is when you need help. So look at this cutting board. It's thick, it's heavy, it's perfect size for chopping all the veggies and all the things that I love to make. So I'm excited to use this when I get in my new place too. So many good things. You know, a part of being in between places is that you can really start purging things. The old things can just go, and I've done a lot of that before I came here. But when I get into my new situation, it's just gonna be so much easier to start fresh. So keeping life simple, guys, that's all. So it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I am in the garage today, church, listening, contributing, worshiping, and doing all the things. And this is a place where I can come to be creative. So I am going to be here working this afternoon. So I thought I would start today off talking to you guys here, because I think Sundays for me are about reflecting, resetting, and really preparing to go forward to the next week and to push yourself. So it's easy to be single, to be over 50, and get caught up in the shoulda, coulda, woulda, what did I do, how come I didn't, and all of that good stuff. And I wanted to create this channel to encourage you to, if you are like me, or if you're turning 40, because when I turned 40 was when my mindset makeover began, right? It takes years. And I'm just excited that halfway through my year, I still have another 40 to 50 years, God willing, to live on and to continue to grow in my greatness. And I want to encourage you to not miss out on the opportunity to grow mentally and spiritually, right? We always talk about how much money we want to make and how many things we want to have and where we want to go. But if your mind is not prepared for where you're going, you will always be concerned about the wrong things and reflecting on shoulda, coulda, woulda. So this channel is all about making life simple and focusing on the things that you can control. And the things that I can control are me, my responses, what I contribute, what I consume, what I produce, and that's it. You have to take charge of what it is that you want to do and stick to it. That's it. So you can say one day that I'm going to get up and go to the gym for the whole month of August, and I'm going to have 30 days of building this routine. It's going to be great. But if the 5th gets here and you've already started making excuses, it's raining or I don't have anything to wear, that's a choice, right? So we have to just be better for ourselves and to admit, you know what, today I'm just going to be lazy. I am not going to the gym because I don't want to and be okay with that. And I think that we as adults, as human beings, it's important to just remember to give yourself some grace, right? I spent a lot of time overthinking and putting too much pressure on myself that I missed out on a lot of time being a parent with my daughter, like when she was a little child. I was always focused on working. I was always dedicated to that. Come home, go through the motions, do what I need to do. I mean, we have a great relationship. We always have. But what if I would have spent more time with her and more time learning and being in that moment than I was when I worked in retail? But shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. And now we're here. So I can't be upset about the growth process and the learning and experiences that I've already had. All I can do is shift and pivot so that I can be able to mentally consume what it is I need to shift away from, and then physically move myself into the direction that I want to go. So shift and pivot. Get it? Super easy way to think about how you can change your today, your present, and then if you consistently make those changes in your habits and routines, life will become more simple because now you are moving forward and focusing on your future and not so much on the past. And I know that's easier said than done. I mean, I honestly have spent 12 years, the last 12 years, building my business, dealing with heartbreak, dealing with downsizing, dealing with mental breakdown, dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety, dealing with life. It's happening to all of us. And my situation is my situation, but I'm sure that you have something that over the last couple of years or months or weeks has been pushing you to grow through it and not just kind of, push it to the side and not challenge yourself to be better, to do better, and to make life simple. So this is what this channel is all about. I will show and share my ways of coping with being anxious and not overthinking. How can you run a full business as an entrepreneur at 50, being single and empty nesting? Like, it's a lot of pressure to do all the things that in your mind, you're like, where's my husband?
How come he's not here to help me? Where's the money that I'm supposed to be making? How come everybody, like, we consume too much of the worldly things. And when you switch your gears and you focus on the gifts that you have, your ability to think and do and be present, and what your presence means to certain people, that's where you spend your time, right? You will soon realize where it is you need to be, who you need to be dedicated to, and what that impact has on not only you today, but on them and your future. So that's all. It's Sunday. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog, and I'm going to work on a couple of things that you'll see in this week's DIY. I'm going to be working on a concrete stool. I think I might have mentioned that to you. I have some inspiration I'll put on here, and this is kind of what I want to do as I'm moving into finding a new place and not being here full time with my parents, helping them as much as they need and much as I love being here. It's time to get back into the swing and get my independence back so that I can move on outside of this reset, right? So resetting, keeping life simple, and really being grateful in the moment for every lesson, for every blessing, for every obstacle, because without these things, we cannot grow. So I hope that makes sense to you. And if it does, and if you're growing through something, please share, because we can learn from one another. Like, what is it that you are dealing with that you're growing through right now? And when I say growing through, that means that you are physically working to be better, right? We can't complain about it. Like, no more complaining. It's one thing to say, oh, shoot, I messed up. This happened, that happened, and here's what I'm going to do. That's action. That's moving forward, but we can't sit in it any longer. So no complaining, only actionary ways and measures that you're going to move forward, and that will help you make life simple too. So as I always say, you are born to be and do great things, and today's going to be a great day. So get out there and go be great. Thanks so much for tuning in to another vlog, and I will see you on Thursday.